With all the excitement surrounding Pro Day, having some actual pros on hand helped ease the anxiety. The coaches will soon see if the competition paid off, but it could be their own teammates that get to make the call. Just because Jamal's locked out doesn't mean he's slowing down. Instead of sitting around and waiting, he's returned to his first love. And now we've picked him off for a few minutes in the TSN studios. We welcome in former Longhorn quarterback Aaron Williams. The team has said that defense turns into offense, and Tristan Thompson has proved that to be true. After exploring their options, it looks like the Big 12 may not be breaking up, but the conference is moving on without its commissioner. After losing critical games in regionals and super regionals, forcing Texas to take the long road to Omaha. One thing stressed by both coordinators was collaboration. The same type of teamwork they expect from the players is an example that will be set by the coaches.
It's definitely a nice place, but we have to come out with a win this time. We didn't do so well last time we were in that area.
The last time Texas played at Pasadena, things didn't turn out so rosy. They lost to Alabama in the national championship game. That game won't be forgotten, but the Longhorns are looking to make better memories this time around. Texas faces a UCLA squad that delivered the first loss to the Longhorns last season in Austin. That was another game that is not fondly remembered, but that doesn't mean Saturday is all about revenge.
Yeah, we still remember it, but I think we've moved on, and this is a new defense, new team, and we're ready to come show it.
No revenge, just another game, just coming out and playing. That's all we're going to do, and we're going in and trying to get this win, and UCLA's in the way, so that's just how we look at it.
With so many fresh faces on the team, the trip to the Rose Bowl will be a first for the freshmen, but it's a place that holds special meaning for senior Blaine Irby. That's because it's close to home. Irby grew up about an hour away from the Rose Bowl, and this weekend he hopes to get a road win at home.
I'm excited. I can't say I'm not excited, but I'm real excited for it. And really, I'm in the Rose Bowl. Like I said, it's got great tradition. I remember growing up watching it, and a lot of my family and friends are going to be there. I know a lot of guys on UCLA's team, so it's going to be fun playing with them.
Another school speaks out on the future of the Big 12 here. Which team has the biggest impact on holding it together? Next.
It's what I want the players to enjoy. Not many players get to play in the Rose Bowl, and not many get to be in one of the best stadiums in the history of college football.
Texas trying to make new memories after losing their last game at the Rose Bowl to Alabama in the national championship game. Garrett Gilbert took over for an injured Colt McCoy in that game. Now another McCoy is taking over for Gilbert. Case McCoy making his first start at Texas. Looks like he could be making many more. Defense needed to stop the run, but they also picked apart Prince. Carrington Bynum had the first of 3 interceptions in the first quarter. All led to scores like this one. Case to a wide open DJ Grant, who missed the last 2 seasons with a knee injury, his first touchdown at Texas. Second quarter, after a Kenny Vaccaro interception, Malcolm Brown takes it up the middle and pounds his way into the end zone with only one shoe, by the way. 21-0 Texas at that point. Before the half, Cates with some fancy footwork somehow keeps the play alive and then manages to connect with Mike Davis. A 25-yard gain. DJ Grant would finish it off. Horns up 28-10 at the half. Longhorns not letting up after the break, though. On the reverse, Jackson Shipley finds DJ Grant his 3rd touchdown. It's 35-14 Horns. Malcolm Brown carrying a lot of the load in this one, but the Horns not forgetting Fozzie. He breaks free for 36 yards, his 2nd touchdown of the day. Horns moved to 3-0 on the season. A big win over the Bruins, 49-20 the final.
Balbay got banged by a knee, and he's still down.
As soon as I landed, I knew something was wrong, and I felt the pop.
With 4 games remaining in last year's regular season, Doge Balbay learned he had suffered a torn ACL for the 2nd time in his college career. And in some ways, the first injury helped him in the hard road ahead.
Before the MRI, I was kind of preparing myself, to hear bad news, and I was mentally getting ready for that. It was really tough at the beginning. Second time going through the same stuff. I knew that it was going to take a lot of time to get back on the court.
Go through your bands, Doge. He knew what to expect with the rehab, and I think he attacked it like he did the first one, and so far he's had great results.
Doge might not be 100% just yet, but what's helped him in his recovery so far is his attitude, not just on the court, but in the training room.
Get him stretched by E-Fry, best trainer.
The way he goes at rehabilitation is the way you see him play. I mean, he really takes it very seriously, and so I'm not surprised at anything that he does when it comes to just toughness and anything to do physically and mentally.
Just his attitude every single day. He comes in, he makes me laugh every day. He's fun to be around.
Rehab is not fun, but in order to have fun on the court, you gotta be fully recovered.
And the fun is catching on with his teammates.
It's like he never has a bad day. So once being around a person like that, it just rubs off on you.
We want to be positive, and whatever happens, we're just going to cover each other's back.
On the court, it's obvious that he has his teammates covered. Even with a shortened season, Doge still led the team in assists. But it's the way he covers his opponents that's helped him make a name for himself.
I think defense is one of the most important things in basketball. I'd like to be called a good defender.
But to his teammates, he's so much more because of everything else he brings to the team.
Ready for practice.
Garrett, can you just sum up the last 8 months?
Garrett Gilbert hadn't met with the media since last Thanksgiving after the A&M loss.
Back to throw. Pass was deflected and intercepted.
On Monday, after Mac broke the news,
Garrett Gilbert will be our starting quarterback if we played today.
Garrett broke his silence.
It was about going out there every day and, again, working on becoming a better leader. You know, working on mastering this offense and becoming the best quarterback I can be.
Garrett did a nice job from spring through summer into fall camp, and he's earned it.
After throwing more interceptions than touchdowns last season, even the fans started to lose hope in Garrett Gilbert. But Garrett hopes the fans will leave the past behind him, just like he plans to do when he steps out onto the field on Saturday.
I would ask our UT fans to be for our players and start over and trust us as coaches that we're putting the best player out on the field to give us a chance to win.
And I can use it to improve myself and to kind of fuel that fire.
During fall camp, though, Garrett's ammunition was competition.
We all enjoyed pushing each other. It's something that helped all of us.
I could tell that they had put a lot of time in and work. Everybody had improved.
The competition took place behind the scenes, but the eyes of Texas are back on Garrett Gilbert as he takes the lead.
Something I really focused on is still leading by example, but trying to put myself out there and be more vocal. It's something that can help us.
Garrett, he's a strong leader. He's become more vocal and authoritative, in his position.
Now Garrett must help put his team in the best position to win.